Welcome back to Homesense, where I saw the Christmas items here. It is snow globe heaven. I couldn't get the prices on everything because it was so busy there this morning, but I wanted to quickly show you what I did find, and it is a little bit rushed and I'm sorry about that, but I did want to show you what there was. These Winnie the Pooh baubles are absolutely beautiful. I really like those. I also saw some Christmas trees and some little houses, and there was this swan with her crown on. Obviously she needs a crown, doesn't she? And then his snow globes as well. You had this polar bear with his little party hat on. I thought it was going to be very light, but it was actually very heavy, and a little nativity with a gold star on the top as well. You also had this gold sleigh you could fill with chocolates, or you could put more decorations in. I thought that was really nice. Chocolates and sweets would be good in that one. A penguin snow globe is fabulous, loved it. And I also like the reindeer one, but I like the penguin one more. And then you had the gingerbread men with their face cut out, and you also had a nutcracker as well. Great for a nursery or a kid's Christmas party, or just because these were so much fun. I absolutely love them. Some more decorations here, lots of stars and fairies. This is a glitter ball tree topper. So I wouldn't want it particularly, but would you have that? Let me know in the comments if you would have it. Also, this fairy was absolutely stunning as well. There are some bigger ones later in the video. And you got these little tiny angel decorations. They're £3.49 each. You had the angel. You also had a nutcracker mouse, and you also had this mouse as well. This nutcracker mouse too. They're £3.49 each. They had this nativity set as well, which was very nice, and some more baubles. These ones actually light up. These were 10, but you could get a pack of 20 if you wanted them. You also had some of these glass decorations. They are so pretty. They are glass and they are £5 each. I thought that was a really good price. Oh, £5.99 each, sorry, but I thought that was a really good price. You also had this beautiful standing angel. You could have it indoor or outdoor, or this little nutcracker dude. He's cool. I like him. Also had Santa in his sleigh. It was $79.99. I thought this was really nice as well. I think it's probably an outdoor thing, but I wouldn't want to put it outdoor in case someone pinched it, so it would go inside my house somewhere. A glitter bauble silver tree and a pink tree as well. Also had this gonk where you can pull it up, his legs will lengthen, and I loved this present doorstop. Not seen a present one before. It was $16.99 I think, but it was really nice. Then you had some more sea creatures, some more gonks, nutcrackers. They were doorstops or just toys, plush toys, sorry. And you had this beautiful reindeer as well for $9.99. I really like that reindeer. I loved the penguin and the polar bear. They were separate, they weren't together, but they would look good together. You got this stag here, this Scottish stag, obviously. That's very nice, I like that. And I love this post box as well. Very old, very tradition. Merry Christmas with a wreath around the front of it. I absolutely love that. And the gold Christmas tree by its side. These Christmas decorations, they were only $4.99 each. And you could get these 3 snow globes as well, with the woodland creatures in, and they were $9.99 each. I absolutely loved this little gingerbread man with his coffee and hot chocolate, sorry. I thought it was so good. And that was $3.99, so not a bad price at all. And I loved Santa snow globe coming out of the chimney, and I love the base is a Christmas sack. You had some reindeers, some dogs, and some gnomes, and you had this little elf as well decoration that you could get too. I thought he was super cool. You had lots of different crackers, but they were putting the crackers out. These are what the adult ones had. They did have some kid ones as well, so not overly cheap tack that you used to get. There are some nice crackers out these days, and you could get them in all different styles if you wanted to. I particularly like this dog one, and then I realised that it's actually a Calf Kitson crackers as well, and these are all in Homesense, obviously. You had these Who Am I Alf game crackers, so once you pour them you can play Who Am I, so Buddy the Elf or anybody else, which I thought was really cool to have as a game while you're waiting for courses to come through. You could play that. You had this beautiful chest You could use it as a Christmas Eve box or just decoration. And what I loved in Homesense, all the boxes were made up. They weren't any flat pack boxes. You bought them already done, which I really, really liked in Homesense. The chests, again, you could get smaller ones, you could get larger ones, depending on which one you wanted. And the boxes ranged from little tiny ones to much bigger ones, so a range for everybody and all different decorations. So if you want it already done, go and have a look in Homesense, because it is absolutely beautiful in there. Really did like that Father Christmas one though, that was nice. Some more decorations in pink, in silver, in gold, in blue, and you had some smaller ones that you could purchase as well. You also had this pink deer and a little deer as well as a snow globe. This was $12.99 and it does play music, so I thought that was a nice little touch. You could also get this Santa train, but keep watching, so there's a bigger one that I'm going to show you a bit later on in the video. And then you had this Christmas tree doorstop here as well, if you wanted to have that. Now, if you watched my range video, you would have seen the moose, and I think that would go very well with this little polar bear here. So if you haven't seen the range one, I'll link it in the description box below. But I love this polar bear statue as well, and that moose one, they would have worked perfectly. There was, however, a massive polar bear, obviously going skiing. I thought he was super cool, and they got the little soldier just on the side there as well with the green Christmas tree and his wreath, which I thought was a bit different. Here we have the gold Christmas tree. Again, I was expected to be really light, but it was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. You've got these presents here. They're $7.99 each. I don't think they light up. I think they're just decorative. And then you had lots of different decorations, from the stars that light up to this tree. They also had this wicker sleigh. Not really my thing, but I can see why people might like it, but it wasn't really for me. And then you had this little tree thing that I think would be good if you did a woodland theme. If you were having a woodland theme for Christmas, that would go really well with that. And then you had all these different decorations, the centerpieces, or if this is your kind of theme for Christmas. I did like this. It was a tea light candle holder, and you put 4 tea lights in. I love the glitter gold, and I think with the lights it would make it shimmer even more. So I really did like that. You also had this sleigh, which I prefer, and I had like the fur rim around the top of the sleigh. That was very nice. And you had this one as well. I prefer the one before, but this would probably come in second, and this was $24.99 as well. Which one did you like? Let me know in the comments below. Also, you had some more snow globes. So here we go, the snow globes are started. You had this gnome one, and I loved this gnome one with the radio base. Look how cool that radio base is. I am going to get super excited because I love snow globes right now. And then you had this gingerbread man one in his little cup, like a hot chocolate, and he was on the cream. Ah, that's awesome. Absolutely loved that one too. And then you also had a Merry Christmas countdown to Christmas sign. I thought that was so pretty. Very, very nice. I really like that. Santa in his car snow globe. I mean, can we get better? But I know what's coming, so yes, we can. And in his sleigh. I mean, look at it. It's just awesome. So if you are a snow globe fan like me, this is where you gotta go. Then you had the snowman decorating the Christmas tree. That was really, really nice as well. And you also had this gingerbread house, which did light up just there too. This one pulled at the heartstrings just a little bit, was a Westie, which obviously we lost our Westie just a few weeks back. So that was a little bit pulled at the heartstrings, but isn't it beautiful? And then you have the gingerbread house one, and it lights up. It's a snow globe that lights up. If it played music, it would be everything. But I absolutely loved that one. And you had this other gingerbread one that did not light up. That one didn't, no. And then you had these reindeers by the Christmas tree. That was very pretty. And at the back you had Rudolph, and you had Santa decorating the Christmas tree for Christmas. You had this basset hound dog, which I thought was funny. He's so cute. His little Santa hat, and some nutcracker just there as well. And you had some of these tartan Christmas decorations if you wanted to get those to decorate your Christmas tree. Very Scottish, very Scottish. This gingerbread nutcracker, I loved it. The candy cane, the little tree at the bottom, the gingerbread man, thought he was awesome. And then there was a selection of Christmas decorations from this gingerbread man to this gingerbread house, which I thought my son would absolutely love. I'm going to take him back soon so we can have a look around the snow globes. You also had this Scotty dog as well. My mum really liked that when I showed her, and you also had this swan ornament too. Okay, we are moving on to these snow globes soon. A sloth decoration if you want one of those, and this little gingerbread house as well, and snowmen. Plenty to choose from in Homesense, but they were predominantly snow globes. You also had this angel here, absolutely beautiful. It was only $4.99, so a really good price as well. And then we had this Santa cuddling his bear. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then you had this candy cane Christmas tree. That was something different. I've not seen one like that before, so I thought that was quite cool. And I loved this Santa with his feet up, having a hot chocolate and a cookie after delivering all the presents on Christmas Eve. More snow globes here, the snowman getting his scarf put on, the elves decorating their Christmas tree as well. I absolutely loved that one. And you also had this baby's first Christmas little nutcracker mouse as well. I think that one played music too, so great way to get them to sleep because babies don't often sleep. And then you had these reindeers in the snow and this nativity ornament as well. So much stuff in Homesense. I love this gnome one. It was very different than the other ones, but I still really liked it. I liked the base as well. And then you had Santa coming out of the chimney, and I also love the base of that one too. The bases are really good. A Santa tea light, so if you really make your room Christmassy, and another gnome snow globe as well with joy written on the box just there too. You also had a nutcracker one, and I like the base of the drum. I thought that was so unusual, and I really like that one. You also had Santa taking all the presents to everybody. I thought that was very nice. And then you had this big Santa here with his list, because Santa does need a list, doesn't he? So he had his list ready to go there. Then you had this beautiful house, and it lights up as well. Again, I'm very tempted to start a Christmas village. I really am, because it just looks so good. And then you had the nutcracker snow globe again, and you had the carousel one. I mean, look at that. I didn't know if that plays music. I'm sure it would. It has to. Rachel decorations, hate them. Absolutely hate them. Don't like them at all. Not for me. You had this wooden sleigh to put some decorations in, or you could put some chocolates in or something. Angels in a snow globe as well, which I thought was beautiful. And this silver gnome decorating his tree as well. They were just stunning. And then at the bottom we have some houses here. Oh, nearly pulled it over. Let's put that back. Some houses there, and they light up as well. And it had lots of different decorations just here that you could have. I love the gold and white Christmas tree. I've not seen one like that before. I thought that was quite different. Then you had these glass reindeers as well, and yes, they were glass. And you also had this countdown to Christmas sign as well. I really like this one. And then this. Oh my God, this. There are no words to describe how beautiful this is. It is stunning. And then at the back, you also had the three wise men. You also had a nativity one as well, but I think it deserved a second look because it was just so beautiful, is this one. It's stunning. I think it was about £50. I had this candle holder, but I would chop chocolates in there. That's great. This beautiful fairy or angel that you could put on the top of the tree. It was $16.99. Absolutely stunning. Or the Santas that you see in all the other shops, and the nutcrackers as well in gold and silver. So which one do you think is better, B&M or Homesense for the nutcrackers and Santa, or are they all the same? You had this family of bears, and the Christmas tree lights up as well, which I thought was really nice. I couldn't find a price on it, but it was so pretty. Some more Christmas decorations. So it wasn't all snow globes, There were some Christmas decorations there too, but there was lots of snow globes. So this gnome on a sleigh, look how cute he is. Brilliant, I love him. Okay, then you had these little mice that pull in their presents. They were only $4.99 each. I thought they were really nice. And this bear in his sleigh, and that's a tea light holder. That was only $4.99 as well. You also had some Santa decorations and some gnome tea light holders and a gold reindeer with her little fawn. Is it a fawn? I think it's a fawn. And then you have a Christmas tree snow globe as well. I did like that one. That is really, really nice. You also had the white Christmas church, I think that is, and this other snow globe with the reindeers in and the Christmas trees too. Moving on to more snow globes. Yes, there were a lot of snow globes in Homesense. If I wasn't recording, I would have just gone to show them all. These joy signs with gold baubles at the bottom, behind it, sorry. You also had the three wise men gnomes, and there's the green one just at the back, as you can see just there. And then you had the Nutcracker snow globe as well. I mean, look how beautiful that is. And most of these actually did play music too, which I thought was fab. And then you had this decoration, this snow globe, sorry, here with kids playing out in the snow. And again, this did actually play music. I think it was $12.99. I love that gnome just there. Look at him. He looks like Dumbledore. Dumbledore gnome. I love it. You had a rocket snow globe as well, which I thought was really fun for kids. Santa putting his feet up after a long night. These lovely little dogs in their snow globe. And again, this here, oh, it's $14.99, not $12.99, sorry, and it plays music. I love this house. And yes, it did light up as well. It's Santa's workshop, isn't it fabulous? And a little nativity set as well. You also had these kind of decorations, the wooden stick things. I don't know what they're called. I can't think now. But you had all different ones. Stars. The stars did light up. The shooting star and the big star did actually light up too. You also had this Santa in his plane. I prefer the red plane though. The unicorn snow globe, some Christmas decorations, little houses, some little baubles, and you also had this gingerbread Merry Christmas sign, which I thought was nice. You also had the Nutcracker with his head was a snow globe as well, his hat I should say, and again more unicorn snow globes as well if you wanted to get somebody a unicorn snow globe this year. Also had Santa in his train, and again plays music. A little pink Nutcracker. You also had lots more decorations here, and here was some three snow globes here with little mice in. That was $9.99 each for the three of them, sorry, and a little gingerbread house just here as well, which was super nice. And you also had a spaceman snow globe. And you had this little tiny house, this little winter house as well with all the Christmas trees round. Santa in his plane. I prefer the red one than the silver one. What do you prefer? And this little gingerbread house as well. It was just beautiful. I do like gingerbread things. And then you had this lovely little bedtime bear with his little storybooks. I thought that was really nice. They also had the mermaid one as well. But personally, I actually preferred this little bear one with his books. I thought that was super cute. I really liked that. A pink Christmas tree with a glass stand, which was a little decoration to have, and this cupcake gingerbread house as well, which was super cool. I really liked them. I love this snow globe because the base was a scarf for the snowmen, which was something different. The cat ornament, don't know why, there is, and Santa putting his feet up again after a very long Christmas Eve night. Also had some red decorations and more decorations. It wasn't just snow globes like this. There was so much more in Homesense, but again, if I did all of it, I would be here for hours. Some more tartan decorations there in green this time, and you also had these red ones just here. There was 9 red ones there and a silver tree if you wanted that. I really like this snowman tower just here. I thought that was really nice and a really good idea. And I love this polar bear. I absolutely loved him. He was $59.99. It's worth it. Moving on to gifts now in Homesense. We've done all the snow globes now. And you had this karaoke machine that changes colour, which I thought was cool. You also had this Assassin's Creed gaming station, if you know someone would want that, and a Batman light. So if you know someone who loves Batman, you can get them a Batman light. I can't see how much that was. Maybe I'm getting old and I can't see as much. Electronic arcade slot machine. If you wanted to get one of those for kids or something, it's up to you. And you also had this tennis ball launcher for $12.99. So great to take them out for a Christmas afternoon walk. Love Actually Monopoly for 18 plus. Air hockey game. My son had one of them, but unfortunately it recently broke. A Harry Potter 1,000 piece puzzle for $7.99. And you also had a Stranger Things one as well. That was also 1,000 pieces. Never watched it, don't know what it's about. I have no idea what this is. So if anyone knows. And then you had lots of games. So Can You Find the Right Words? A UK version, sorry. And you had the Jet Set Billionaire game as well. So plenty of games. There was also these Dumb Criminals. You have The Right to Remain Laughing, which I thought was a fun game you could do. And then you had this 3-in-1 game with chess. My son is learning to play chess with his dad. I have no idea. Art gallery board game, and you also had a little snooker table as well. So lots of gifts, that you can choose from. If you have a Star Wars fan, you can play the Ultimate Movie Challenge. If you like Jaws, you could play this game. And if you like Pointless, then on the TV, you can play the Pointless game. You also had a Wizard of Oz game, which I have no idea what it's about, but I'm assuming because Wicked is coming into the theatre, that's why Wizard of Oz game is there. This is the Women's European Football Champions Monopoly game. So if you know someone that wants to do that, and a Batman Cluedo game. Do you know what? I've never played Cluedo. 41, never played it. You also had this host your own pub quiz trivia game if you are having a Christmas afternoon or Christmas evening party. The boredom busting box games and puzzles. And who remembers Spitting Image? Who remembers it? Let me know. Let me not feel so old on my own. Moving on to some cushions, I love this. You have Mrs. Claus cushion and you had a Father Christmas cushion as well. Brilliant. Absolutely love it. You could just get Santa on his own, and he had a little pink hat, so you could just get him on his own if you wanted to. Could also get a Christmas tree, which was very nice. I did like this design. And you had a snowman and reindeer cushion as well. There was a lot more cushions, but I would have been there all day. This is the bigger train I mentioned earlier. This was £129.99. I don't think I would pay that much, but it is cool to look at. Then moving on to chocolates, we have plenty of Thornton's chocolates, Belgian chocolates. You also had some hot chocolate mugs. So this one had a little biscuit with it and had a holiday cheer mug. And this one had an Oreo in. So I thought that was a nice little touch. You don't often see it with the biscuits. You usually see it with the marshmallows. Some more hot chocolate tubs here. One was double hot chocolate and one was just hot chocolate, if you like that. And then you had some hot chocolate gift sets over at the back as well. You also had some tea crackers, so the lemon and honey tea, peppermint tea, green tea. I thought that was a nice gift if you know someone who likes herbal teas. And you also had 9 hot chocolates for SpongeBob SquarePants. So my son's not into that, thank God. I can't stand it. Also had this reindeer mug. This is what my son really, really wants, but it's $9.99. So I'm on the hunt to see if I can find one a little bit cheaper for him. But he really does like that reindeer mug. Also, you had this mug here with some hot chocolate and marshmallows, and you could use that jar for the marshmallows again. You also had some panettone, and you had the Grinch and Max hot chocolate mug. It was naughty and nice. I loved that one. This is all English tea, so you had little tins with tea in it. I loved the Winnie the Pooh mug. I thought that was brilliant. And then you had the gingerbread house with some tea in, and then you had this biscuit tin, and this plays music. I think they do a lot of them in Sainsbury's. You had these hot chocolate gifts that you could get with salted caramel, marshmallow, hazelnut and raspberry. I've never tried raspberry hot chocolate. Let me know if you have. I'm intrigued. I want to try one. You also had these tea gifts. Again, you had green tea, lemon and honey tea, apple spice tea. Great as a gift for someone. If you wanted to do that. If someone likes coffee, you do have the 12 coffees of Christmas. Lots of different flavors of Christmas. I'm actually going to pick that up from my brother. It was only $9.99, so I thought that was really good to have. So I'll be picking that up next week for my brother. So if you watch him, Kev, that's what you got. Then you had these 12 days of tea. So it was 12 days of tea. I thought that was a really good gift. We also had these 6 jar of Beanies coffee as well. Gingerbread, peppermint, Yule log, pumpkin spice, and this cat in a hat travel mug, hot chocolate travel mug, which was different. I liked it. Moving on, you also had some panettone, which was a single serving. Sorry, I couldn't think what it was called. And you had the shortbread, and I liked the box because it's just shortbread. And then you also had some more tea gifts and some more hot chocolate gifts as well. So if you wanted to get a hot chocolate gift for someone or just for yourself, you could also have this Christmas calendar full of tea. I wasn't sure if it was 12 or 24, I'm guessing 12. A SpongeBob SquarePants hot chocolate mug. And you also had the Grinch mug and hot chocolate section as well. You also had this pumpkin latte and hot chocolate for adult and child, which I thought was really nice. So a bigger mug and a smaller mug. I actually love that. I thought that was a really good idea. And Max, I love that mug. I really do like that mug. You also had some pumpkin spice and some coffee syrups, and this one was a lot heavier as well. I wasn't expecting it to be so heavy, but I had Irish cream and eggnog and all of that in. So that is all I've got for you in Homesense. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button so you don't miss any future videos, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button to make sure you really don't miss any future videos. Thank you again for watching. I hope whenever you're watching this, you are having a good morning, good day and good evening, and I will see you on the next one because there's a few more still to come. Have a great day, guys. See you later.